Welcome back to the Brain Machine channel. I'm your host Brainy, and today we'll be looking at the full ability test that was done yesterday. Let's see how you did. Alright, as usual, you can get this paper by clicking on the link in the description. You can download it for first one is read item 1 and 2 carefully, then select the option that correctly completes each analogy. So, gloves are to hands as socks are to feet. Horses are to stables as dogs are to kennel. So horses live in stable, dog live in kennels. For items 2 to 5, examine the group of word carefully, then select the option that is an essential element of the word in bold type. So what is essential for us to have a party? I would say we need to have a venue. Okay. Number 4, what is essential for an animal to be a pet? They have to be tame. Okay, so let's move to number 6. For items 6 and 7, select the option that does not belong in the group. So we have trilogy, trickle, triple, tricolor, and I would say this is trickle. It's B. Number 7, attack, assault, defense, raid. I would say defense is not needed there. Examine the word in the box below carefully, then use them to answer item 8. So you have compose, complain, comprise, compound, complete. Which word comes second when arranged in alphabetical order? So they all have comp. What comes after P? You have O here, and then you have L and R. So L would come before R and O. So it would be complain, then complete. So I would say the second in line would be complete. So that's D. For item 9 and 10, select the option that is given in alphabetical order. So you have antiseptic and. So everything is AN here. Let's single out AN. Then T is not, it will be Anna. Alright, so analogous. So you have analogy, analogous. So O comes before Y, so it will be analogous first and analogy. So it would be analogous, analogy, anticipate, then antiseptic. So that would be B. Number 10, predicament, prediction. So they're all pre. So PRD, I should say. DI. So it would be DI or DE. I would say DE. So predetermined should come first. So once you have predetermined is here, so I would select D. For item 11, examine the word in the box below, then choose the option that arrange the words in a meaningful sequence or sequential. So you have phrase, letter, sentence, paragraph, word. So the first thing, letter would come first because you use letters to make a word. So that's 2, then 5. Then we use word to create sentences, that's 2, 5, 3. Then sentences to create phrases. So 2, 5, 3, 1, and then a paragraph. 2, 5, 3, 1, 4 is the answer, so that would be B. Choose the option which best completes the sequence for item 12. So you have daybreak, then morning, then afternoon, then it would be evening, so that would be C. Alright, so you have all of the words in the box above are alike in some way. Which of the following could also be in the box? So you have thorough, precise, meticulous, diligent. So it would be detail, could be in the box as well. Here you have entourage, associates, followers, supporters. All of the words in the box are alike, so choose the one that could be in here as well. So I'll say staff, B. Alright, read the information below, then use it to answer item 15. 5 students are walking home from school. They each live at different places. They leave school at the same time. Deandra arrives home before Sasha and Rakim, but after Greg. So Greg, then Deandra, then Rakim, as far as I can see. Tamay gets home before Rakim, but after Sasha. So Tamay would come after Rakim, and then Sasha would be last. So which student lived the second furthest? That would be Tamay, from where I sit. Read the paragraph in the box below, then use it to answer item 16. If you do a lot of walking, you may not need to go to the gym. Your neighborhood can be your health club. You don't need a lot of fancy equipment to get a good workout either. All you need is a well-designed pair of athletic shoes. So which statement is best supported by the paragraph in the box above? It is pointless to work out in uncomfortable shoes. No. Walking is cheaper than paying for a gym membership. Not really. Get comfortable shoes if you are going to exercise. Not really. Walking is just as good exercise as going to the gym. I would say D. Statement here, students aged 10 to 12 years are spending up to 6 hours per day on social media. Conclusion from that statement, children are probably being left unsupervised for long periods. I'm not sure how you think that. No, I don't think so. Conclusion, TikTok is harming our children. That's not mentioned here. Too much time is being spent reading the comments in videos. I would say students aged 10 to 12 years are spending up to 6 hours per day on social media. Children are probably being left unsupervised for long periods. You know what? I take it back. I'll say A. Alright, so A is my answer there. For item 18 to 20, words from an artificial language and their meaning are given. Use them to help you select the correct option. So whatever this is, it says Gadaleb means kidney stones, Ramsleb means kidney beans, and Ramzaboko mean black beans. Which word could mean black stones? So Gadaleb is stones, and then black is Bako. So it would be God Dabako. So I'll take B for the answer there. Zigno Karam means blue sky, means bicycle race, this whatever means blue. Which word could mean unlucky? So blue sky, bicycle race. So there's nothing here. So I'll have to say A because it's different from everything else. Maybe. Let's see. Alright, 20. Which word could mean statue? If, let's see, means festival, means birthday party, means celebration. I'll say B because it's different and there's no other, everything else is linked to something here except for B. So I'll use B. Alright, so let's move on to 21. Alright, quantitative reasoning. Which of the following combination did not apply this rule? So it says each member in the second and third row of the product are of the two numbers just below it. So it's a product that, if you look at this, it says 6, 4, 24, 616, 144. So that's how it should be. 3, 12, 36, 4, 3, 12, and 3, 1, 3. Down here you have 4 2s 8, 2 5s 10, and here I have 8 10s 80, 2 3s should be 6, and 3 5 should be 15. So this is wrong, so I'll choose D. So 23, which of the following represents the pattern given in the table? Let's see. So you have the diamond and a leaf thingy. So after the diamond, then you have 2, and that is 6 to a leaf. To a leaf, that's 6. Then you have 3 here to an 8, then 4 to a 10, then 5 to a 12. So I would say, which of the following represent the pattern? I would say 2 plus, no, a diamond and diamond. It says a diamond plus 2. So diamond and diamond again plus 2. So I would say C for this one. Alright, the beads on the counting frame shown below represent the number 6219. Use this information to answer item 24. Which digit in the number has the smallest value? I would say 9 because 9 is in the ones place. This is 110, this is 100, this is 1000. So I say 9. The table below shows Sarah's 3 tries to unlock a device using a 3-digit passcode. For each try, the table shows the number of digits that were correct and the number of digits that were in the correct position. Use the table to answer item 25. So tries you see here. First one was 3, 2, 1. The number of digits correct was 2. Number in the correct position was two of these numbers. Second, 436, 2, and only one in the correct position. 526, 2, correct, and 2. So if 2 over here, 321, so 436, 2, but in the wrong direction. So 3, what 2 up here? So 3 is here, and 2. So 3, 2, and I would say 6 as well. So only 2, 3, 2, and 6. 3 and 6. Okay, so I will say 326 is a number. Examine the weight of 4 objects below. Use it to answer item 26. Object E is 150 grams. Object F is 4 kilograms. Object G, 142 grams. Object H, 2 kilograms. So which object is the lightest? So that would be 142 grams, which is object G. So I choose C. So it says, which statement is true about the fraction in the diagram? Half is more than a 2/3. Is half is more than 2/3? No, I don't think so. All right. 2/3 is more than 4/6. Is that correct? 2/3 is more than 2/6. So if you break this down, it's 2 into 4, 2, and 2 into 6, 3. So it's the same thing. It's 2/3 as well. It's the same thing. 2/6 is less than a quarter. So 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 6, 3. That's a third. So it's not less than a quarter. But 2/4 is less than 1. So this is 2/2. 2 to 2, 1. So this is a whole number. And this is half. So it's D is the answer. Examine information given about 4 cards, STUV. Each card has one of 4 numbers on it, 3, 8, 10, or 12. Use it to answer item 28. The number on card T is an even number. So it's one of these even number is 8, 10, or 12. The number on card S is divided by 2 and 4, which would be 8. So 8 and another even number is taken. The number on card U is a multiple of 4, which is 12. So all the even numbers are gone. So which number does V? It would be an odd number, so it must be A. So examine the 2 balance scales below. Use them to answer item 29. Which of the following would be the same as this? So this is a cylinder, and if it says for cylinder makes 1 cylinder makes 2 of this, right? So this means that there are 3 red blocks here. So if you have 3 red blocks here and 6 blue blocks or blue squares over here is the same weight, then it means if you have 2 into 6 is 3, right? So it means every one of the red blocks would be 2 of these, right? So it would be A for the answer, all right? Because this is 3 here, this is 3 red blocks, and every one would be 2 of these blocks, right? So I select A. All right, so examine the number line below. Use it to answer item 30. So you have 3, 5, 7, 9 at this line here, and which letter represent the number 3582? So 3582. So 3579 going up. M would be 3580. This would be 3581, and N would be 3582. So the answer is N. The diagram below shows a toy truck pulled for a distance of 150 centimeters. Diagram S shows a truck being pulled by the weight of 3 marbles in a bucket. Diagram T shows the truck being pulled by the weight of 2 marbles in a bucket. In each diagram, each marble weighs the same amount. The toy truck was pulled for the distance of 150 centimeters. Use the information and the diagram to answer item 31. So here it is. You have the first diagram. It shows that the bucket with 3 marbles, pull it for 8 seconds. The bucket with 2 marbles, pull it for 15 seconds. So it means that the more marbles in the bucket, the quicker it moves. So if we have a bucket that has 1 marble it should take more seconds than 15. So let's check down here. So less than 8, it's not going to be less than 8 because it's less marbles, right? No more than 8 seconds, no, that's not correct either. Less than 15 seconds can't be less. So it has to be more than 15 seconds because it's less marbles in the bucket. So I choose B. 32. Read the statement and examine the diagram given below about the top speed of a type of bird, a type of car, and a single engine plane. Use it to answer item 32. First, the bird is 75 kilometers per hour faster than the car, and the single engine plane is 75 kilometers per hour slower than the car. So the bird is the fastest and the plane, single engine plane, is the slowest, and it's slower than the bird by 75 plus 75. So 7 and 7 is 14, and the 2 half, that would be 150. So it's 150 kilometers slower than the bird. So let's move on. So which of the following could represent the likely top speed for the bird and the single engine plane? So we need to find the matching up where the bird is 150 kilometers per hour more. So this is 450, and you take 300 from it, you will get 150. So this would be the appropriate one right there, which is B. Look at the pictograph below. Use it to answer item 33 and 34. So it says mode of transportation, walking, which is 2 star, number of students, so bus, multiple stars, bicycle, all of those stars, cars. Which mode of transportation is least preferred? So it would be the one with the least stars, so that would be walking. The answer is D. So the number of students who take the bus is 12 more than the number of students. Which number does the star represent? I would say 4. Because if you work it out, you see stop walking here is 4 and 4 8, and it says 5 4 would be 20, and if you take 8 from 20 it will leave 12. So that's why it would say it's definitely 12 would be the answer for that one. Okay, good. All right, so 4, I choose 4 right there. All right, examine the graph below and the information given in the box about the favorite sport of grade 6 students. Each bar represents one of 4 sports: cricket, football, tennis, and netball. Use the information provided in the graph and in the box below the graph to answer item 35 to 37. So you have your favorite sport here. You're supposed to figure out the sports. So let's look at the questions. 2 times as many students chose cricket as they did netball. 2 times as many. So the only 2 that I'm seeing that is matching up to this is this, because it's 5 here for this color and 10 here, and 10 is 2 times more than 5. So that means it says 2 times many students chose cricket. So that means this is cricket and this is netball. It says 5 more students chose football than cricket. So 5 more than 10 is 15. So that means that this is football, this is cricket, this is netball. 10 more students chose tennis than football. 10 more than 15 would be 25. So this now I definitely know would be tennis. So this is tennis, this is netball, this is cricket, this is football. So how many students chose the second most popular sport? The second most popular sport is football, and it's 15. So the answer would be 15. Which sport was liked by 10 students? I would say it's cricket. This one is cricket, this is netball. So I'll say cricket is liked by 10 students. So the answer is A. 37. Which sport was liked by a little more than a quarter of the 55 students? So to get this one, you want to find quarter of 55. 4 into 5, 1, and carry the 15. And 4 into 15, that's 12. 4 into 15, that would be 3 times 3, 4 is 12, so that would be 13, and then that would leave 2, so that would be about 3/4. So let's see, that would be about 15. The answer would be about 13, 15, 16. So it looks like to me it's this here, which is football. So the answer would be football. All right, for item 38, there is a question followed by two statements. Read the statement carefully, then see if they provide enough information to help you answer the question. How many passengers are now on the bus? That's the question. Okay, so that's the question. Let's see how we can actually work that out. Does the statement or do these statements help you to find that out? The bus made 2 stops. Does that help you to? No. At the first stop, 12 persons got on the bus. So definitely this didn't help him anyway. So A, both statements together are not enough to answer the question. I choose A without even looking at the others. Examine the balance scale below. Use it to answer 39. So when you have an apple and these look like oranges, they balance out. So I guess an orange is half the way as an apple looks like. So which of the following would also make the scale balance? So one here, I don't see that. It would be, this is 2 oranges. So this look like it's 3 oranges, because remember that 2 oranges is equivalent to 1 apple. So this would be 2 oranges plus another orange. So over here is 3 oranges really. So the answer would be B. And I think this is the grand finale. Examine the mathematical sentences below. There are 4 shapes. You have a diamond, a circle, a triangle, and a square. Each shape represents its own unique number. Use the mathematical sentences and this information to answer item 40. Now, in my last video, I think a lot of people were saying something about this one. So let me zone in on it. So you have the diamond here, plus the circle equal 10. So it's either the diamond and the circle are 5 each, but it doesn't stop here. It says the circle here plus the square equal 20. So that means that if these are in either of these are 5, then the square would have been 15, but we are not sure. It says the square here plus the triangle is 30. So if the square, if we're thinking that these are 5 each, then it would mean that this would have to be 15, right, for this to be 20. And then if these are 15, then the triangle will have to be 5. But you look down here now, this comes back down here where this diamond plus the triangle equal 20. So that definitely doesn't add up. So this triangle looks like it's 0. It doesn't have any value at all. And it means therefore that the circle is 10 and the square is 10 and the triangle is 20. So if you look at it, 10 plus 20, 30. 0 plus 20, 20. 10 plus 10, 20. And the diamond and the circle, since the diamond is 0, it would be 10. So that's how I got it. So which of the following is true about the value if the diamond, the triangle, my apologies. I say it's equal to 20. And I'm sticking by that answer. All right, and that's the end of the full assessment. Man, that took some time, right? So thank you very much. I wish you all the best, guys. Remember to like, subscribe. Let me know what else do you want to hear from me. And I'm Brainy. See you another time.